Well, it's getting a little late in the evening, but I thought I would try to do a quick land inspection, walk around, whatever, on this thing. I did the lake test yesterday, and I will try to combine the two videos so you don't have to go look for one or the other. But anyhow, we'll go ahead and start the walk around. This thing is in really good shape. It's got a little bit of a watermark. Obviously they kept it in the slip a little bit. As you can see, it's got the double bimini tops, which are now of course closed. And you can see I've got the back changing room porta potty area lifted. When we get inside the boat, I'll show you that. I didn't get to show you when I was doing the lake test because I had the rear bimini down, and you can't for traveling and testing, and you can't open the changing porta potty room when the rear bimini is in transport position. But anyhow, here we go. We'll go ahead and walk around the back of it. As you can see, the pontoons are good and straight. That 2015 2016 motor, which I believe was all bought, by the way, at the same time. 2016, I guess, or 17 actually. Looking at the titles, I guess it was 2017 maybe. But anyhow, so they were bought at the same time. You can see the motor here, and it is just super clean. And we'll walk around back. You got your ladder, transducer on the back for the REFERANCE, fish finder, depth finder. If this doesn't come out right, I'll do another one, but I wanted to get it on there so people could see. Might have waited too late in the afternoon. We'll see how it comes out. I'll go up here now, up inside the boat. And one of the reasons I wanted to go ahead and get this thing up online is because for some reason when I did the lake test, maybe because I stepped in with wet, kind of somewhat dirty feet from the boat ramp, and just the way the lighting was hitting the carpet, it looked dingy or stained or something. And I wanted to do this land inspection to show you all this carpet is in great shape. Hopefully this time it'll show right. I don't know what was up. Sometimes these videos have a mind of their own. But anyhow, here we go. Once again, you can see it. Interior's just, it's close to, I mean, it's in just super condition. As I showed in the lake test, I'll do it again. Good and supple. Just very, just like the day it was bought. Two really nice captain chairs up front for cruising or fishing. Probably fishing more than cruising. You probably want to have people back in the couches for the cruising time. If you're going real slow, it may be okay, but I won't promote that. That's up to however you guys want to play with them. But anyhow, you can see in this video I've got it up now. Got the little porta potty in there. I don't have the curtain on, but there's a curtain that drops down, and that's how you have your porta potty changing room. Here's the inside. We'll shot at it from here. Move around here so you can see the couch, back area. Just a really neat, nice, plush boat. That's in great shape. And hopefully the carpet, you can see this time, it is in great condition. Although I can tell by as I'm making this that it's still splotchy looking on camera for some reason, but it isn't in person. It is very, very nice. Anyhow, that will conclude the land inspection. Thank y'all for watching. Well, here we are again out at Lake Lavon, and doing a lake test on one of the first boats I've been able to get in a while, and this is a nice one. It's a 2000, this is going to surprise you, 2005 model Crest 25 foot. This is a very plush, luxurious style, I guess you'd say, pontoon boat, high end. This thing's got a 2016 Yamaha 90 horsepower 4-stroke and a 2015 tandem trailer Roadmaster trailer. This boat, I've had 18 and 19s that weren't as clean as this thing. I'll show you here. This is the seats, still just as supple and pliable as the day this thing was bought. You can see the carpet's in excellent shape. Good plush, high-end textured carpet. It's got your captain's chairs up front if you want to do a little fishing, or it's nice just to sit up here and enjoy the view. That's one, and here's the other. And then here's the other side of the bench, couch, people riding up front. Here is the L-shaped couch at the back. Captain's chair that you drive from. Real nice dash. It's got your X51 Lowrance fish finder, depth finder combination. It's got your front bimini. I've got the back one laid down for test purposes, but the back bimini also. This seat right here raises up and makes a changing room, restroom, little comes with a little porta potty thing that fits in there, so you can have your changing room, porta potty room. But this boat is nice. This is kind of cool. They've got the live well hidden in a storage area here. That ice chest is actually a live well. It's bolted down and mounted through hole fitting and everything from the factory. Of course, them utilizing a ice chest, of course, insulation keeps the fish alive better. I'll show you out back here. This is the Yamaha 90 horse 4-stroke, and as you can see, and you can try to hear, but this thing is so quiet and runs so smooth that if you didn't know it was running, you wouldn't know it was running. Anyhow, got a nice day out here, and we'll take a quick spin on this thing. I've already GPS'd it, me in it by myself. I've got 21 miles an hour out of it. Could probably run a little more prop if you wanted, but you know, if you get it loaded up, you're probably going to want to be down there with that, with the prop it's got on it. So, and most people are going to ride with people in it. It's got your tilt steering, and what I like is I put the seat all the way back, and I can actually stand up and drive this thing, which is fun. And of course, being as big as it is nice as far as being able to see. And here we go. I'm going to hit it, and I'll show you how fast I get up to speed. I'm going through some pretty good wakes, as you can see, maybe. So I'll get through these before I shower down on it. And let's see. All right, here we go. We are up and running pretty much full speed that quick. That's the cool thing about these pontoons. You kind of waste your money if you get a massive amount of horsepower, because if you don't have planing strakes, you're just forcing it through the water, and it might get a couple of miles an hour faster with 30 more horsepower, but all you do is stress the welds and stuff on the pontoons. This thing with a 115 or maybe even a 150 would only be 5 miles an hour faster, 7 tops. That's a probably closer to that 5-6 mile an hour with the 150. With the 115, you might get 3-4 max. It's kind of crazy, but anyhow, you can see the RPMs we're running at. Actually, I'm going to back it down a little bit because I don't really like running wide open. There we go. We'll kick it down to about 5,500. And here we go. You can see the, hold it up so you can see the motor running. And back around here. You can see the water breaks quite a ways back. It does lift the front up a little bit. This thing's called a taper tune. I haven't measured it, but I'm suspected that means the tunes are a little smaller in the front, tapered back, so it sits more level. You don't have that back end like so many pontoons that are just hanging down, you know, because you got all your weight in the back, and if the tunes are the same size, well, then naturally it's going to sit up a little higher in front due to the weight factor in the back. But I'm speculating on that. I'll have to do a little Google research to find out if that's what the taper tune means for certain, because it's a little hard to tell just by looking. It does appear to be a little bit smaller. But anyhow, as you can see, this thing it's fun to drive. It cruises. I mean, it's solid. These Crest liners are so solid that in comparison to some of the other pontoons, it's just a quieter, just a more stable, sturdy feeling ride to it. I really like it. We'll go over some ways right here a little bit. Obviously, that's why I love. That's the good thing about not having the planing strakes on them, is they cut through the water instead of right on top. You know, you can make a case both ways. There was a fish, I don't know if y'all saw it or not, but you can make a case both ways. They are a little faster with the planing plates, but then again, you get a little bit more in a rough water. You'll get a little bit rougher ride because, you know, you got something that helps it plane out. Anyhow, that should do the video here. I'll let you take one more look at the motor running. And that should do it. But anyhow, appreciate y'all watching, and thank you.